Hi there, welcome to Orientation and Mobility with Brooke. I'm Brooke, and today we're going to help your child learn about the directional sides of streets and the directional corners of intersections. When reviewing the directional sides of streets with your child, have your child walk on a sidewalk and you walk parallel to them on a quiet street. Talk about the directions that you are going. Then walk on a sidewalk across the street and talk about how you are still walking the same way as the child, but they are on one sidewalk on the east side of the street, for example, and you are across the street on the west side. Then go back to the side that your child is on and then cross the street with your child. Have them check the area in front of them with their cane to make sure that it is clear before they cross the street. Make sure they're checking to the left and to the right and listening for cars. Talk about how they were on the east side, they crossed the street, and now they're on the opposite side, the west side. Ask them what they would have to do to get back to the east side. Ask them to point to the houses on the west side and then over to the houses across the street on the east side. Then travel back with them to the original side, the east side. Do this with streets that travel north and south and streets that travel east and west. Talk about how north-south streets divide east and west blocks, and how east and west streets divide north and south blocks. When discussing the directional corners of an intersection, you can first create a simple large print or tactile map with your child. Review how a street that travels east-west divides north blocks from south blocks, and streets that travel north-south divide east blocks from west blocks. For instance, Elm travels east-west, and it divides north from south. And Oak travels north-south, and it divides east from west. Talk about, for example, if you are on the north side of one street and the east side of the other street, then you are on the northeast corner of that intersection. And likewise for the other corners. Go to an intersection in your neighborhood and walk to the 4 different corners, discussing which corner you are on, which one you came from, and which corner you are going to. Identify each corner with a different landmark, such as a fence, a bush, a retaining wall, etc. Thanks so much for watching. I hope that this helps your child practice and further develop their orientation and mobility skills. Please keep tuning in, and I hope to see them on a lesson again soon.